6:32, we're following a developing story this morning, hearing the two young boys abducted from their grandmother's Tampa home last week could now be in Cuba. At this hour, federal agents are working to confirm a tip that the Hakken family is now in that communist nation just 90 miles south of Florida, leaving even more questions than authorities had before. Now, Laura Harris is live at the Johns Pass Marina in Madeira Beach this morning, the last place authorities had seen the Hakkens. Good morning.
You know, Dan, hearing that this family may be in Cuba, it turns this entire investigation on its side, because here's the thing. We're no longer talking about U.S. authorities. We're talking about an international matter, and Bay Area authorities will have very little to say about it if this is true. I want to go ahead and take you to a map, show you about how far this family would have had to travel from the Johns Pass Bridge all the way to Cuba across the Gulf of Mexico. We're talking about 318 miles that they would have had to sail. Now, keep in mind, the Hakken family was last seen on a 1972 Morgan 25-foot sailboat leaving the dock here in just hours after that alleged abduction on Wednesday. And there's no telling how long it took them to get to Cuba, as the seas were very rough that day, complete with 7-foot waves. Now, here's where things get a little bit complicated. The U.S. does have an extradition treaty with Cuba, but it will be up to the Cuban government to play ball. There are instances in the past where Cuban leaders have chosen not to honor that treaty, so we'll just have to see what happens. At this point, we're just waiting, and it's just a waiting game just to see exactly what's going to happen. We're hearing that someone from the U.S. State Department is going to have to go down to Cuba, actually see the Hakkens there, get more information, send that information back to the U.S., and it will just continue to go in that circle until they can confirm that family is there. Like I said, we still don't know for sure if the Hakkens have traveled to Cuba, but as soon as we get more information, as always, we'll bring that to you. For now, we are live in Madeira Beach. Laura Harris, ABC Action News.
This morning,